Blessings, everyone. So before Testimony Tuesday is over with, I do want to give a testimony. So most of you know that we are in a season of overflow, a season of breakthrough, a harvest season, and it is Christmas in July. I know you have seen all the videos going around. I have a few videos on my page referring to Christmas in July. Now, one of the instructions that the Lord did give to be aligned with what He is doing in this season is to give and to sow onto where He is telling you to sow onto. And it's not just for the person that you're sowing onto, is also for the person that's sowing as well. When you release a blessing onto someone, God is also going to release a blessing onto you. So I have oil on me that the Lord will have people sow into so He can get them a blessing. So if you need any healing and any deliverance in certain areas, He will have you sow a seed into me. If you are looking for keys to a new home, the Lord will have you sow a seed onto me. If you are wanting to increase your faith or your obedience, the Lord will have you sow a seed onto me. If you are in need of wanting, supernatural favor, if you are in need of release of finances from destiny helpers, the Lord showing up and providing for you supernaturally, He will have you sow a seed onto me. Literally, so on and so forth. There's so many different oils that the Lord has, produced in me for me going through my wilderness season. He will have you sow a seed onto me for multiple different reasons. So whatever you have been seeking and praying and asking the Lord for, He won't always send it to you in a physical blessing. He might send a person for you to sow into so you can receive that blessing. So that is one of the instructions. So I have met someone and she's been sowing into me, and this is what happened. Now, I planted a seed into my spiritual leader, a $200 seed, and the Lord erased $10,000 worth of debt off of my credit report. Now, the same for me. He will have people sow a seed into me, and He will release a blessing onto them. So when He has me create these videos asking for help if I'm in need of anything, it is not just for my benefit. It is also because the Lord is trying to get a blessing out to you. So as we have been staying in hotels, the Lord will either touch the heart of a destiny helper via online or in person. So I have came across another one of His children that are not yet walking with Him, but the Lord is going to be healing and delivering them. She is a believer. She does have a relationship with Him, but she is not saved and she is in sin. But the Lord has been having her sow into me. So she purchased a hotel room for my children and I weeks ago, right? And she did it again, not one time, but 2 times. So altogether, she did it 3 times. And then she just continues to sow into us however the Lord sees fit. And this morning, I told her that God told me to tell her to start looking for an apartment, right? So she did. That was earlier today. She literally just called me about 15 minutes ago and said that someone reached out to her and offered her an apartment. And the apartment is available, and she now has a home. So that was because she has been sowing into me, and she has been walking in obedience and doing what the Lord has been telling her to do, and she's been helping us, and the Lord blessed her with her home. Mind you, I just prophesied to her earlier and told her what the Lord told her to do. I gave her the instructions that He told her to do, and literally hours later the Lord delivered her apartment onto her. So if you come across this video and you feel led to sow, because I am still in need of help with things on the journey that the Lord has, my children and I are on. We do have a testimony, but I cannot speak about that too soon. But if you feel led to sow a seed into us, to plant a seed into us, then I will go ahead and leave my handles. And make sure the Lord is telling you to do this, and make sure you are walking in obedience. So whatever He is telling you to sow, so if He is telling you to sow your last sow, that is because He is trying to get a blessing onto you. So I do pray that this message reaches whom it's supposed to reach. And I pray that you all continue to have a blessed and a prosperous day. And congratulations for each and every person that will receive a testimony. And when you do, please make sure you come back and you let me know, or you tag me in a video and let me know of your testimony so I can share it with others. Amen.